find.
Ah, this was awful this year. Think I should mend my boat, go back to fishing.
First it was bandit, now it's the dead. Feels like the whole world's going down below these days.
Any news from Sybil?
You're from the front, aren't you? Please, my husband serves at Dawn. Under Field Marshal Summer. I haven't heard from him in weeks.
I was sent home months ago, lass. Let's try asking someone else.
Huh?
this year. Think I should mend my boat, go back to fishing.
First it was Bandit, now it's the dead. Feels like the whole world's...
You know I'm still mad that you're off the Three Peaks, right?
Would you have accepted my help if...
If I'd have known you were Death himself. Still haven't wrapped my head around that. But you lied to me, Enki. Don't ever do that again.
Understood. On your guard.
What's this then?
Finally, some respite.
What are we going to do, Captain? The dead won't stop coming!
True, they're a dogged lot, but you've held out so far against those rotters. Are you going to give up now, when they're about to break?
No,
No,
Captain!
Captain.
That's a pretty speech, Captain. Those people look exhausted.
And you are?
Nor Vanek, Sapper. At your service.
Azradel, former captain. Came back to find my home ravaged, so I thought I'd help. I'm not going to mince words, Sapper. These dead are like nothing I've ever seen before. These people are brave, but bravery alone won't cut it. Our only option is to inflict enough losses on them in a single battle that we have time to dig in.
Sounds dire. So what's the plan?
We need some specialists. A few veterans that served under me still live nearby. Problem is, we're no longer on best terms. They want nothing to do with me. Perhaps you could convince them.
I'll see what I can do. On your feet, soldier. Hold on. Dozo?
I'll be damned. It's Nor, the powder monkey.
I haven't seen you since I dragged you out of that cave-in at the Crush.
Oh, you wouldn't have. I lost a couple of toes because of it, so they sent me away on medical discharge. I never even got to thank you for that.
You could do one better. The folks here at Goatfoot Gorge need some dead gone. For good.
Azra couldn't muster the guts to look me in the eye, could he? Consider them done for. But I'm not doing it for him. You hear?
It seems people in the Coalition have respect for you.
You do a good thing, you get a good thing back. It's not that complicated. What's this then?
Nor, a moment. I have news that might interest you.
Sight for sore eyes. What's the news? Look at you. Got your land legs back already.
No thanks to that tub you chartered for us.
No other captain would risk harboring a guard killer. Besides, she owed me.
Let me guess. Another army friend.
A friend at first, a fling after. We parted on good terms, and she owed me for memories.
What kind of memories?
Well, there was this one time we were,
That's it, we're off.
You have not been killed. Good.
You had news, Forge Master?
I've learned a group from my former order has been seeking a relic.
They can have it then. My fight isn't with the Knights anymore.
This isn't some trinket, no. It's a piece of sacred armor, passed down generations. We cannot let it fall into their hands.
They've been away from the peaks for a while. Couldn't we reason with them?
That's a dangerous plan. Last I heard, the armor was entombed in Sun Shelter. I would start the search there.
You're right there, Forge Master. The heat isn't getting to you.
Heat's nothing. Humidity's nothing. But the gods will take me before I travel by ship again.
You know, all we need is a few well-placed rifts, and I could have you back in the peaks in a heartbeat.
Oh, thank you, Death God, but no. The only one longing for me back there is the hangman.
What news from the road?
How come Yahara picked this place?
It's the furthest port from all the trouble. We used to vacation here, back when we schooled in Sybil.
You schooled in Sybil?
Our parents were well off. Old money. By the time the dead invaded, they'd wasted their entire fortune chasing some wild scheme. If Yahara hadn't figured out how to get us enlisted, we'd have starved.
That explains the attitude.
It's their way of dealing with the world. They don't mean it most of the time.
You sure you're alright? That cough's been getting worse.
I'll live. No rest till dawn.
No rest till dawn.
Any news from Sybil?
This looks like Yahara's safe house.
Looks like they're packed up and left already. Damn.
Looking for the one with the blue jacket? Stinks of black powder.
Sounds like them, yeah.
They left as soon as the dead came to first anchor. I tried to talk them into hiding with the rest of us, but...
It didn't work. They would have been found anyway. The dead are all over this place.
Said they were headed to Back Harvest. Only way there is through jagged descent. You could still catch them if you hurry.
I best get going then.
Any news from Sybil?
That little fellow is darling.
What's that?
Thank mercy those ruffians are gone. Now we can travel in peace.
Watch out, Neues.
I'm sure you'll find a use for it.
How come Ramahal was so much bigger than you?
Bigger than? Ramuha was a runt. Back in the Great Below, she would grovel in my presence.
But you still looked like a tiny fox thing.
Sandstorms would cease so I could pass. The sky would dim when I'd howl.
Then how?
Pardon?
I want to hear you. How?
An interesting find. This is as good a place to rest as any. I'm sure you'll find a use for it. Found anything worthwhile?
Away, boy. Is it me, or do those statues look like you?
They were probably inspired by one of my visits. I traveled to the above when the great below got too much to bear.
And who was taking care of all the dead while you were up here?
Arrangements were made. Find. Felt that in my feathers. An interesting find. I'm ready when you are, Nor.
Thank you. Just down, will you?
Are you sure? These rocks could still be hiding bandits.
I don't blame them. It's the only place with any shade worth a damn.
You cannot
Look, up there.
I see her. Tread softly.
Back. Get back.
At ease, soldier. Captain Azra sent me.
Well, tough luck. I'm no longer with the 12th.
You were in the 12th? I had no idea.
You've heard of us.
I was at the match head when the dead almost broke through. You held them off long enough until we could bring in the cannons.
I lost every friend I had that day. Swore I'd never pick up a musket again.
The villagers out by Goatfoot Gorge need you. I know you and Captain Azra didn't part on the best terms, but could you be a hero again? For their sake?
Damn it. I'll meet you there.